Hello everyone and welcome back to another GTA Online guide, where today we're going to be taking a look at the anti-aircraft gun released as part of the Gunrunning DLC, so let's get right to the guide, shall we? At a price of 1.9 million undiscounted, the anti-aircraft gun is a trailer-mounted machine gun slash missile launcher which gets towed around by a vehicle to enable a kind of run-and-gun style attack on whatever the target is. As a result, this thing is a first of its kind in GTA Online, and as such, it took me and my friend a while to figure out how to spawn the darn thing. At first we thought that you had to get a vehicle, drive it into your bunker, and then hitch it up to the anti-aircraft gun that's lying there. But as it turns out, that's too simple for Rockstar, so instead we then thought it was a Pegasus vehicle that you had to spawn in the map to then be hitched up to a vehicle of your choice. Nope, you won't find it in Pegasus either, so then we had a look at the anti-air guns page in Warstock Cash and Carry, and apparently it gets towed around by a Vapid Saddler of all vehicles. Okay, so then I bought a Vapid Saddler, modded it to the max, to then find out that that doesn't work either. Then, as we started getting a bit annoyed, we found that you simply spawn it in from the vehicle section of the interaction menu. But no, it doesn't just spawn the turret in, it spawns a pre-made Vapid Saddler to tow it around, so in effect, I just wasted my goddamn money on this pointless car. Thanks Rockstar for your continued innovations in video game logic. Anyways, with all that tomfoolery over, we finally got it to spawn, and it's pretty good with its stock guns attached. Ideally, it's best to get the research done to unlock the other two weapons that you can mount on this thing. Those are the homing missile launcher, yes, homing launchers, and the other being the flak cannon. To modify the cannon and attach the other guns on top, you have to go to your bunker and walk to the mechanic who is stood next to your mobile command center. It took me a while to figure out how to do this, and I don't know why they didn't just let you customize the cannon from inside the command center, but I digress. The missile launcher is able to lock onto any aircraft within range and boasts a very nice rate of fire. The lock-on range as well as the tracking capabilities are about the same as a homing launcher, but because of the amount of missiles that you can have flying at your target at once, can be a pretty formidable weapon. Unfortunately, the maximum tilt angle of the launcher leaves more to be desired, and as you can expect, the amount of rockets on board is limited to 30. So if you can come up with an ingenious way of using this weapon, then go right ahead, it's not bad. The other weapon that you can mount on top is the flak cannon, which is my more favourable one, mainly because this time it's got unlimited ammo, as far as I've seen. I've been able to fire it for a very long time without it running out of ammo, so even if the ammo is limited, it's not really anything to worry about. Anyways, think of the cannons as two Rhino tank barrels pointed in a direction, and that's basically your flak cannon. The reason I like this is because the effective range combined with the speed in which the projectiles travel make this weapon extremely effective against Hydras, or any other aircraft for that matter. That is, if you can master the amount of lead on the target that you need to intercept your projectile with the target. It'll take quite a bit of practice to use this thing, but I can imagine if you have someone who's really skilled at using this gun, it'll be the death of Hydras. But it's not all sunshine and rainbows unfortunately, because like all other vehicle mounted guns, this thing lacks the ability to aim high, meaning that all aircraft have to do to avoid this weapon system is just to fly directly above it, and this thing can't hit them, meaning that Hydras can simply dive bomb to easily take this thing out. As I mentioned earlier, this thing gets towed around by a Vapid Saddler, and I'm glad to say that this thing doesn't hang around. It's quick enough to get you to and from areas in the battlefield in double time, making the turret's blind spot weakness less of a problem. Overall, I would highly recommend you buy this thing, as well as do the research to unlock all the extra guns that you can attach on top. Though it can be a bit costly if you're wanting to switch from gun to gun via customization. And on that note, I hope you found this short video useful. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the Pyro Gaming channel for loads more GTA Online guides coming to you very soon. See you around.